littles. It's Mommy Boo.
And it's Mommy Black. And we're just going to do a tiny little video to highlight, like we're always talking about having anchors. And we think it's really important to have anchors, especially going into the holidays. So we're going to make a couple of simple little bracelets that can be kind of hidden easily and or that are discreet and that you can just kind of fidget with, because we were thinking that would be a great way to remind yourself of all kinds of happy things when you're in a maybe not so happy time.
That's great, Mommy Black. I love that. It helps.
So what are you going to be making?
Thank you for asking, Mommy Black. I'm going to be taking some safety pins, and I'm going to be beading the safety pins here and then closing them, and I'm going to link them all together to make a bracelet with safety pins. And I just like the idea of the safety pins because it's like, sometimes like it might be hard to get something to stay where it is and you might have to use a safety pin. So they're great to have too handy. I keep one on my keychain, a safety pin,
idea.
yeah, so I'm always ready.
But if it has beads on it, can you still use it?
Oh yeah, I just throw the beads down and save
Where?
them in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
In my Levi's little quarter pocket. You know that tiny Levi pocket?
Uh-huh. Oh.
That's what goes in mine. Beads,
Nice.
crafts, and gum wrappers. Okay.
And then I'm just going to do like a super simple one, just using some of this embroidery thread that you can get pretty much anywhere.
That's great, Mommy Black.
And just putting one little bead on. So it doesn't even have to be anything that's too crazy. It can be, something super simple. So right here I have a big thing. I don't know where I got this from, like a garage sale or something.
It's really cool.
And it's just full of single beads that are all different. And so whatever you're feeling like that makes you, I think, kind of happy, or you look at it and it reminds you of something like, say, this one can be like the universe or the ocean or something kind of serene. That might be a cool one to put on.
That's a great idea. I'm going to do a blue one and then it'll be like Earth.
Nice.
Great idea. They're glass beads. They're just lovely. They remind me of shells and things, like everyone is different.
This is kind of cool.
Oh, I love that.
I like this
colors.
one.
Yeah, me too, Mommy Black.
So what I'm going to do is just put this one little guy.
Okay.
Going to do something super, and I don't know if this is going to go in. Might have to get
A threader?
threader. I'll be right back. Oh, are they in there?
Not sure.
This is my extra stuff.
Looks like a thimble.
Okay, so you can kind of explain to them what you do.
Sure. So I just used this little tray, like you can get them at the dollar stores or whatever's good for you. But that way I can just separate my beads and see them a little better. I don't see too well. And I end up losing a lot of beads, and I don't like that because I love my beads. So I just separate them like this so I can get kind of a good look at them. I also want to check them to see if they will go on the safety pin, as meaning the pin part, that the metal's not too thick to fit in certain beads. So I'm just going to kind of take a few of the beads out and put them in each little container. And that way I can return the beads I don't use into their packages. So then they're ready for the next time you want to make a cool little bracelet that is really good for grounding and being able to see it and touch it. And it's really great little safety anchor to get you through a moment that might be otherwise intolerable or uncomfortable.
So tell me what you mean by like grounding.
Oh, that's great. It's important for us to stay in our bodies. And sometimes we get so stressed or so depressed or so scared, different reasons, so angry, that it's hard for us to kind of feel comfortable with the emotions we're having in our body and our mind. And so we may practice avoidance because of that. And that's not a good idea, because it's important more to realize that you can breathe through the moment and that you can ground yourself and get to the next moment. So it's important, like maybe a grounding technique could be 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things, just all your senses. 1 thing you can taste, just go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that can be incredibly grounding to help you stay inside your body when you're facing complicated like the freeze, flight, fawn, all of those things. And safety anchors are incredibly helpful keeping you in today, this date and time. Because as we're making these safety anchor bracelets, guess what? They're new. They weren't around 10 years ago or 20 years ago. And sometimes if you're having a flashback or just feeling uncomfortable or feeling alone, it's really nice to have them to be able to touch and reassure yourself.
Nice. So my little bead was not fitting on
Right?
thing,
Yeah.
because it was too size. So then I went on to something else, and you had found these little elastic pieces. So I'm just wrapping it in a little elastic piece. And like I said, they don't have to be ornate or gaudy.
They're amazing, right? It's true. And I like that if something doesn't fit or doesn't work, you just go to the next thing and keep trying. I love that, Mommy Black. So I'm just going to kind of do like some earth, like some grass tones and like a blue tone. And like when you put the beads on, you don't want them to be up too high that you can't shut it. So like I tried to put this leaf on there too, but see, it's not going to give me enough space on the metal pin to shut it. So I'm just going to pick something a little smaller to go next. And then same here, Mommy Black. I just have to see if they fit. Sometimes it's even hard to see the little hole, you know, where they...
Yeah, here's a little threader thing.
Oh, you found one.
I did. It didn't help because it was too thicker.
I thought that was a dime laying there. Mommy Boo's got to get her eyes checked. So see, here's my first one. And so you just want to bead them all. You can have a theme or even one bead and do the rest the safety pins. I like to kind of do the safety pins all beaded. And it's nice. You can do if you have a favorite team. You can do it your favorite team colors.
Yeah, let's see what else I have in here. So this one, yeah, it's one little bead. Mm-hmm. And you can make this a little bit tighter. So it's just something just simple that you can just kind of like...
I love that, Mommy Black. That's perfect.
But it's cute. No one's going to notice it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, this one's probably not as tight as it should
but
be.
It's really, it's lovely, it's stylish, and it will help you feel you're in the now. You just made that, and it's mid-November in 2021, and you have that bracelet. And it's just nice, because if we start wandering down memory lane and we don't want to, it's nice when we have a modern safety anchor.
Oh, another thing too that you can do is you can do stuff that's very kind of you can make a bracelet that has a bunch of just very kind of normal colors, not normal colors, but very subdued colors, and then put one like pony. These are called pony beads. They're made out of plastic, and
it's lovely color.
They're just they're usually for like little kids, and you can put just one of these beads in with a bunch of other more subduedly covered.
Subdued colors, like
subdued colored
jewel tones.
Is it jewel tones?
Or
like
nature, like desert tones, maybe.
Like nice beads, and then just have a playful little bead, one bead, so that you know that it's there, but other people might not see it.
You can also put a bead on one for each stuffy that reminds you of that stuffy. So say you have 5 stuffies, you can have 5 beads on your bracelet, and one for for each stuffy.
That's a great idea.
Because stuffies are besties. They're with us no matter what.
Looking to see what else is out here. We don't play enough with all of this stuff.
We don't, and it's so fun. But we're going to do it more. Because we're going to be doing a lot of crafting and these safety anchor ideas. And Mommy Black, they really help me. An armband, a bracelet, a keychain. Mm-hmm. Maybe even like a jangly keychain.
A little keychain.
Yeah, the noise keeps me in the present.
Well, I like the idea of these bracelets because you can be wearing them anywhere, so you don't have to, like, when you're hanging out, like, at the dinner table or whatever. Yeah, and, you can't go grab your keys.
That's true, you're right.
You just want to have it on you. I like that the idea of having something on you while you're going through the holidays, you know.
Right? And then some people I know have things like worry beads. So it could even, be a bead. You just kind of rub it a little bit and say, okay, all my worries, I'm just going to rub this bead and all my worries, things will be okay.
We originally were thinking of this idea as an anchor to remind you guys that we're here for you too.
Yes.
We've started doing more, made ourselves available for more sessions over the holidays. And we also want to remind people that we have a Patreon account, which links people to our Discord page or our Discord platform. And in the Discord platform is where you can meet other littles, and that is maintained by us and by one of our little Zacharoo. So it's a safe place. It's a non-sexual place, so it's not FetLife. So don't come in thinking that you're going to be able to, if anybody's out there doing, you know what I'm saying. But it's just a fun place to meet other littles who are kind of going through similar things to what you guys are going through. And that is available 24/7. And also we're going to put links to if anyone's in crisis, be sure to take advantage of the multiple crisis places out there, crisis counseling places out there.
So whether you're in Canada or the USA or whatever, like continent or country where you are, we just, want you to know that we love you and we care for you and that these safety anchors can really help. Mm-hmm. And the Discord's been amazing. I hear little after little tell me, Mommy Boo, literally in 4 months, my life has changed so much. I have friends to play with at night.
Yeah.
It's nice. Movie time, playing little games.
Oh, they've been doing a lot of the hangouts too, where they're all hanging out with each other. So
right? I just love that. It's so exciting.
These are great too if you don't even want to make a bracelet out of it, if you just want to attach that to
your keychain.
Or to your shirt.
Yes,
we used to wear these on our shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm,
like
I
those
do.
little things different, and you could make different ones that meant different things, and give them to your best
flags.
friends.
Yeah. It's fun. You can do the flags. It's so cool.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Right? I love it.
Those. We should do.
We should. And the barrettes, remember with the 2 ribbons that you alternated and had the ribbons come down?
I don't remember those.
I can do that one day. It's going to be fun, Mommy Black.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How does safety anchors help you? Well, you're completely perfect, so I don't think you would need... Have you maybe even been destructive to some safety anchors? I know Mommy Black
I do
runs
a lot
dark.
a lot of Serenity Nows.
Maybe
Serenity
no safety pin bracelet for Mommy Black because we don't want to stick any naughty.
I really do a lot of the Serenity prayer, adhering to it, focus on the stuff that you can change, and sometimes you just can't. You can't change people.
No.
And you're not in control of everything. So focus on the stuff that you can control and the positive stuff around you.
I love that, Mommy Black.
Yeah. But like you were saying, it's really important to also be in the moment and not just to go to a place where you're just like zoning out to your happy place,
Because there's going to be so many reminders, smells, sights, occasions with this time of year coming. You can just go down to the corner store and you're going to see 50 million Christmas presents and it just, there you are again.
Yeah.
So believe me, we get it.
And a lot of what we talk about too is making the seasons your own and creating new little traditions. Even if stuff like this where they're anchor bracelets that you can make for friends, just so that you know that when you see this little bead or whatever, that you have a friend out there who's thinking about you, or that you're thinking about, that you love,
I know that growing up was very difficult for me and traumatic. And I remember it meant so much because I had a little cousin, Suzanne, that we made these. And, she made one, I made one. And they were just so fun. And then I didn't realize it, but then later as an adult, when thankfully, our situations changed, she told me how much this bracelet meant to her, and she still had it at like 40.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me was huge.
That's awesome. I was going to make one of these little guys when you're doing that. Plus, I like the idea of a safety pin because that's like what
Like a safety.
used to hold diapers together.
Right, too, right? Exactly. You know, and so I like that too.
Because some of these babies still wear diapers.
And they get loose and low, and we gotta.
It's just so neat to look at these.
Well, and it again, like the Lego show we were watching and the Pokemon Go.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, there's on Netflix, there is a show called Lego Master, I think it is. And we just found that yesterday, and it was so cool.
So yes, let us know too your shows you like, because I just found out about this Lego show from Mommy Black, and I was so excited to get to hang out with her last night and watch several episodes. I'm hooked. It's amazing.
It's so cute. Will Arnett is adorable.
Yes, and just the imaginations and seeing how they handle success and not success.
Just, see how imaginative they are. It's nuts. But yeah, we want to know, what do you guys use as anchors for the holidays?
What do you like to watch? What do you use as anchors?
So let us know,
Please.
in the comment section below, because we're always interested in knowing how littles cope. And again, that's what people do. I think that's why it's important to know other littles in a safe space, because you can learn new coping skills.
Yes, you can.
From other
babies. Right? And it's also really special when you can share with someone that understands a rough day. So there's just so much support.
Let's see, what colors do I want to do? This one.
What are you thinking on this one, Mommy
I'm
Black?
looking for something that's like kind of red, but also has
like ruby colored, kind of?
Another color in it. That's the fun of this too, is really just taking your time when you're making these, taking your time to just pick something that feels right to you.
Yeah. Right?
You know, and just, it's a very sort of, what's it called?
Like relaxing.
Yeah, a meditative kind of process.
Right? And I can remember, it's a great point, Mommy Black, because it brings me to mind. I can remember when, maybe I was just too sad to really think or make choices. I would just pick up bead after bead and just make bracelets and necklaces.
Oh, nice.
Just to do it and to do something to try to distract myself from something stressful going on.
And, you know, like I had said before, and you had mentioned with your friend, doing it and then giving, you know, you can focus on this, but maybe this will remind you of all of the stuff that you were thinking of. So maybe giving it to somebody as a gift. These are great little gifts to give where they're not super expensive at all, but somebody will appreciate it because you took the time to really personalize it.
And select each, you know, each one. And yeah, it's the best gift.
This could be a little red and white one, maybe.
Oh, that's a pretty color. That one's real nice.
Are you done with yours?
Oh, no, not quite. Because you have to get the bend right.
Oh.
I'm supposed to use all little tiny ones, but I just put lotion on and I can barely hold them. It's kind of hard. Excuse me.
One maybe. A little iridescent white one.
It's like the ocean.
These are coral.
They're lovely.
I think.
They look like it to me. No, they look like coral to me, like the necklaces.
Could just be me making that up. Crazy.
So, another great place to get beads, like fun, weird beads, where I got a lot of these beads is I would go to secondhand stores and see a lot of the old unloved jewelry, like the strands of
Great
weird
idea.
weird beads and stuff like that, and I would take those and then just kind of take them apart, and so then I would have all these really cool little bead
With some
type things.
history to them. Who knows where they've
Who
been.
knows?
They could have been anywhere.
They are traveling beads. So that's really cool. And that's a great idea too. And it's also recycling.
Exactly.
I love that. You never know when you might get like a precious stone or something like that.
Ta-da! Aw,
That's
cute.
really nice.
But then with this, how do you attach it to, if I just wanted to use this,
Mhm.
how do people,
You just put this on your lapel and then the beads show.
but you can't open it to put it, to pierce it through your,
Yeah, it's
but we used to do this when we were little. I don't know, if you know how to put
Yes.
this, put it in the,
You're right.
in the
because
comments.
They both you would squeeze them and both
Yeah.
pins. They're old though. They're the golden safety pins. But you're right. You can.
It'd be cool if we could just stick it on
Really
this side.
cool, right? Maybe we can.
There's some way of doing this.
There's got to
kids.
be.
But this is just still
Science.
cool.
Science. This is still cool. Don't, don't stab anyone with it.
That's the only thing. That's the only negative.
Or is it a
I've been
positive?
stabbed by
If
it.
someone is bugging you.
Yeah, I've been stabbed by it.
Right, your own
Yeah, of course. When it's popped
friendly
open.
friendly
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, friendly fire.
I was thinking in terms of using it as a weapon. Towards,
Yeah, right.
Towards loved ones.
Mommy
to me.
black. You're so funny. Now you gotta try to do this.
Okay. Okay. We can do this. Hold on. Cinderella story.
We could do it with this one, just like that.
Okay.
Or do you want it bigger?
I like it tight.
Okay.
I love this, Bae. I love this Mommy Black. What a great, cool bracelet.
I'm
Right?
gonna stab
We need a
myself.
bigger one.
Okay. Hold on, I can do this.
I got lotion all over them,
power.
so they're slick. Sorry.
The power.
Mommy Boo had chapped hands because it's getting cold here in the desert.
Okay, so it's this one. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to be poked.
Me neither. You want the thimble?
Oh, that's a good idea. No. Carefully. Also, give blood this holiday season, but not while you're making
Exactly.
crafts. The struggle is real.
It's because it has lotion on it.
And because I'm terrified of it.
Oh, you want me to undo it? Here.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do it. By
And
the
we're
way, for
gonna-
those of you who don't know, and I think I've mentioned it before, Mommy Boo has super strength. Yeah, we actually have to be very careful because
Yes.
she's known to
Puncture cups.
puncture
and
various things,
throw things
which I find
accidentally.
amazing, of course.
Thank
But,
you.
yeah.
I love it that you do. See, so
Yay!
right, and it's just nice, and it's something that can remind you of whatever you want it to. And I put that for Earth.
I also kind of like it too because it is sort of like,
Punk or
it can
or-
be punk
yeah,
and it can be like, stay away from me because you don't know what I'm going to do with these pins.
exactly right.
It's so meaningful on so many different levels.
It is, and so I just love them, and I like the silver, and it's just fun.
Yeah, that's really cute. And this
And I
little
love
guy.
that, and right, because you can just
Exactly, just kind of play with it, and it's very
Yes.
understated. People aren't going to really, pay attention much to it. They're not going to know that this is a little thing. And then again, this you can even just have it. These are great little fidget spinners.
exactly your
just to
own
like
fidget
play,
spinner, and
you
that's
can just attach it this way too, or
Exactly.
anything. But just kind of have it on you or near you so that
I've seen people hang them from the rearview mirror. Just make a line of them with like some beads,
of these things.
just to hang stuff like a decoration.
Don't use anything with mirrors, though, children.
Nothing with
Nothing
mirrors,
with little teeny tiny mirrors.
because it could start fires.
It could start
The
a
sun
fire.
could hit it.
Exactly. It could blind you.
It could, and we don't
I'm
want
saying.
that. And don't look at eclipses and stuff.
Also, yeah, don't look at eclipses.
Well, what about lunar eclipses?
We can make a box, a shadow box, and
For
watch
lunar
it safely.
eclipses?
Oh yeah, no, I think we can stare at them.
We can stare at them
because there's nothing,
okay,
right?
But it's just a reflection of this. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's nothing. Yeah. Which we had one. Anyway, we're going off tangent because we like to do that.
We do.
But hopefully this was helpful. I also want to know, and as I'm sure you do, what people make. So be sure
Please.
to, either post that with the hashtag Little Baby Boo Nursery, or I don't know that you can. Zach, can they just post images underneath in the YouTubes? Oh. Never mind. I still want to see. So figure out how you can show us. Oh, you can also do it on our Discord. We have like images, like a little image channel. and stuff.
Refrigerator channel, like your refrigerator art.
Yeah, so that you can post your art that would go on our refrigerator.
Please post it.
Yes, we want to know. So we hope that you guys, have the best holidays possible. We're here for you. Again, if you need to get in contact with us, and you can find our contact information at littlebabyboonursery.com. And please, join us on Patreon and Discord because we want to meet everybody.
We do, and we want to hear your ideas and your crafts and your safety anchors because we learn so much from all y'all, and we just love y'all.
So happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And we'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.